Hi, this is Neil here from British Indian Curries, and today I'd like to give you 5 tips on how to get the best out of your curry kit, whether it's an all-in-one or with a base curry sauce. Both cooking instructions are practically the same. Number 1, salt. I have no salt in my products, but the reason being is you can decide what kind of salt, how much salt, when you want to put the salt in. And my tip to you is, when using salt, is to put some in with the onions. If you then want to add a little later on, say when you've got all of your ingredients in there and it's cooking, maybe that's a good time to put some more salt in after you've tasted it, just to finish the flavour off. So the simple tip is, the earlier you put the salt in, the more it integrates with the food and the vegetables and the meat if you're using meat, to get the best flavour. 2, ingredients. Our curries are designed for vegan, vegetarian and meat eaters alike, so you can decide what ingredients you would like in there. Even our products are dry, so that you can choose what kind of oil, whether you want ghee, butter with oil, just oil, maybe you have soya oil, or if you're really trying to avoid fats altogether, you can even use a drop of water to fry the spices a little bit. The choice is yours. On the packages I say 400 grams of meat, veg, tofu, seitan, whatever you fancy. However, we've had a lot of people coming in, they said, it's a bit too strong in the spices. This is mainly in Europe. And some of the customers that we've had coming in have said, we're using about 500 grams, is that okay? So, yeah, you know, if you use more meat, you can then get an extra portion out of it. We've even got one person who uses about 600 gram meat with vegetables to make his curry. He has enough meals for the week. He says he freezes them, takes one out each day, goes to work with it, fantastic. Now if you're cooking with lamb or you're cooking with beef, it needs a long time to cook. And I recommend you cook it first separately and then add it to your curry as finished meat, because your curry doesn't take long to cook at this point, about 10 minutes. And it's pointless putting raw meat into the pan at that particular time. It takes too long to cook and it kills the spices. It's not just my spices, it's spices in general, they're lost. 3, water. If you're using the base sauce, put the base sauce in and then add a little bit more water. With the all-in-ones, the base sauce is already added to the product, so that all you need to do is add the water. On the packs, now with 300 ml, it should be enough. However, if you're adding coconut milk to your curry, then drop the amount of water you're using by the amount of coconut milk you're using. If on the other hand you're using coconut butter, then add a little more, because the coconut butter mixes beautifully with the water and creates a lovely thick sauce. All in all, the choice is yours. If you like more liquid, add more water. If you like less liquid and a drier curry, add less water. The choice is yours. Play around with it and see what you fancy. But do remember the ingredients going in at the end. 4, chilies. Now we've got a little pack of chilies on the all-in-one kits, and these little packs are up to level 3 within our scale of 1 to 8. Level 9 is a FAL. It's the world's hottest curry kit, and we've had very few people that have managed to eat it. 3, 4 people, that's all. It's not many. You can usually choose how hot and spicy you want your curries anyway. With this level 3 that we have, for most people within Europe, this is more than enough. You need a tip of a teaspoon or half a teaspoon, or if that's not hot enough, use the whole package. So for UK curry fans, what I recommend is to add more chilli. For me, what my middle chilli level is around level 5. We have actually 2 tins of chilies, which are mixed to our recipe. We have a level 5 tin and we have a level 8 tin. If you want to know exactly how much chilies to put in, have a look on our website, we've got everything written there. If however you want even hotter, up to level 8, and if you ate to a level 8, you would put half of the tin into your curry mix to equal our level 8. That's how we make it within the shop if somebody comes in and asks for that. 5, finishing off your curry. Now, there's lots of recipes where you need yogurt, cream, butter, or if you're a vegan, you can be using alternatives. So if you're doing a madras, what I say is a couple of quarter tomatoes, half a lemon, a couple of minutes before the end of cooking, put your quarter tomatoes in, squeeze in the juice of half a lemon, stir the lemon juice and the tomatoes in, cook it for a couple of minutes, then taste it, see what the sourness is like. If you need a little bit more, squeeze a bit more juice in. If you need a bit less, just cook it slightly, the sourness will reduce. Tomatoes will be brilliant. If you're using cream, if you're using yogurt, if you're using butter, add this in at the end, stir it until it's warmed through and it's ready for serving. Same with the vegan alternatives. If you're using soya milk with soya cream, simply add it at the end, stir it in, warm it through and it's ready to serve. Each of your curries can be decorated with a bit of coriander leaf, maybe some almonds. If you have no other nut allergies, you can put some pistachios on there. The choice is yours. What we do like though is, if you've done something special with your curry, let us know. We'd love to hear your feedback. How do you prepare your curries that's different to the recommendations that we have? We'll try them and we'll put them into the internet so that other people can review them and even consider trying them themselves. And a bonus tip, when you're cooking your curry and you taste it and it tastes a little powdery, cook it longer. It means that the powders haven't released all of their flavours yet. They need a little more time. Cook a little longer and taste them again. Once you've lost that powdery flavour, then your curry is ready. The other sign of seeing if a curry is ready is that the fat will separate from the curry. And as soon as you see that, then you know that the spices have been cooked correctly. There could be another reason why your spices taste a little powdery, is that you don't have enough ingredients in there, so that it's so intensive that it's impossible to cook the flavours out. So, thank you very much, enjoy your curries, and see you in the future. All the best, bye bye.